It's Dr. Ron Kaiser here on behalf of the Mental Health Gym and the Rejuvenating Revolution. And here for the third part of a three-part series on goal setting and achieving. We've talked so far, those of you who have been following, we've basically talked about the setting up of goals that increases your chances of having success. Again, my approach is goal achieving psychology, and this is why I consider it so important to follow through with a set plan that increases your chances that you're going to be successful. Now, we've talked for a couple of days about the importance of setting up goals that are concrete, that have a time frame associated with them, that are realistic, and that are totally dependent upon you for their implementation. In other words, if you set up a goal to exercise 3 times a week or to take a walk for 45 minutes before dinner every day, that is a goal that is totally dependent on you. If you're going to set up a particular dietary goal, that's totally dependent upon you. If you're going to be calling 3 friends a week to see if you can make dates or have some social events with them, that's totally dependent on you. Their response isn't something that depends on you, but you can determine whether you've made the 3 calls. You can't guarantee that you're going to lose weight on your diet, but you can pursue the appropriate behaviors that lead to that potential dietary success. So those are the things that really are important in setting up your goals. Now, that's the easy part. To some extent, implementation is more difficult, but it doesn't have to be. And that's the purpose of today's presentation, to kind of give you a few ideas of things that you can do to help you implement the goals, achieve them, and feel a lot better by doing what you set out to do. First thing is, put it in your calendar. If you're going to be able to achieve something, you've got to treat it almost like a job. Now, you may say, I get to work every day and I don't put it on my calendar. But there's a difference. You get paid for going to work. Nobody is going to pay you for exercising. Nobody is going to pay you for not eating between meals. Nobody is going to pay you for keeping your desk clean. Now, we can certainly say that there are rewards for this, and that's kind of a form of pay. But the reality is, if a goal is important to you, you make the commitment to it, and you guarantee your chances of success if you write it down. Now, when you write it down, that's a big part of the process. Second thing is to make it easy for yourself. For example, if you're going to exercise before dinner, as I do, I like to have my exercise clothes in a handy spot in order to follow through with that plan. So that when I come home from work, if I change into something more casual, the most obvious thing to change into is workout clothes because it's right there. If I am going to clean my desk, organize my desk, it's very important to perhaps put something on your computer that you have to consciously remove if you're not going to follow through with that note that says, going to clean and organize my desk today. So that it's very easy to be able to follow through with your commitments if you have an organized way of doing it. Also, I really encourage accountability measures, ways in which you up the ante for being successful. Let people know that you're going on this healthy eating streak. Let people know that you're committed to having a clean, organized office and desk. Let people know that you are following through with whatever measures you are going to be doing, and have them feel free to check in with you. Not in a critical way, but in a way that can help to support you and keep you accountable. The one other thing that I would like to mention in this regard is when you have implemented goals, when you're on your way, then be willing to reward yourself. Having a cheat meal once in a while is not a bad idea if you're on a diet. If you want to take off a day that is pre-planned, that if you're going to exercise according to a schedule for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, that you can take a day off. Have some kind of a reward that you build in. But I'll tell you something that's kind of funny about rewards. Once you change, rewards that you may have set up may not be all that rewarding. In other words, for somebody like myself who rarely eats anything other than a plant-based diet, but sometimes I do, but having a heavy meat meal is not a reward for me anymore. It just isn't that appealing. Being able to reward myself by missing exercise doesn't make me feel any better. So one of the things that you may find is the rewards that you build in may have to be modified, because as you build in better habits, as you achieve your goals, doing them become the reward. Self-reward is actually the best kind of reward, and it's kind of an index that you've achieved the goals that you set out to do, and that it will, whatever that goal may be, whatever that combination of goals will be, actually become a part of your life and become a game changer. I'd like to hear your thoughts about it. Any ideas you may have for implementing goals that have worked for you that you can share with others, please leave it in the comment section. And until next time, this is Dr. Ron Kaiser, wishing you the best of success in the setting, implementing, and achieving of your goals.